Ichimoku Senkou is a channel indicator that is offered for various platforms on the TradingFinder website. Users can download the indicator file for the MetaTrader 4 and MetaTrader 5 trading platforms from this section. To learn more about how the indicator works and how to use it effectively, they can refer to this page for further details. From the Navigator section, we select the indicator file, and by dragging the file onto the chart, we run the indicator. Once the indicator is activated on the chart, a channel will be displayed for us on the chart. The Ichimoku Senkou A Envelope indicator is a special and practical tool that allows traders to identify the trend direction based on the Senkou A line and, using the price channel, enter buy or sell trades in the market. Here, I am changing the color of the channel for better visibility. I change the color of the Senkou A line to a bright green and set its thickness to a value of 2. For the upper band 1, I set it to a shade of blue, and for band 2, I also choose blue with a thickness of 2. And finally, I set the lower band to a vivid red color. Here we can see that the color of the channel has changed for us, and now we can perform our analyses on the chart. When the price is above the Senkou A line, it indicates a bullish trend, and as the price moves upward, we can enter a buy position. When the price breaks below the midline band or the 5A band, it signals a bearish trend in the market, and we can use this opportunity to enter a sell position. Also, when the price moves outside the upper band, we often see it return back inside, and we can use these situations to enter trades. Here we see that the price has moved outside the lower band, and when it returns upward and re-enters the range with this candle, we can enter a buy position. Similarly, here we see that the price has moved outside the upper band, and as it returns and the candle closes inside the channel range, we can enter a sell position in the market. In the Settings section, under the Input tab, there are options available for us. In the first parameter, we can set the calculation period length for the Tenkan-sen line here. In the next input, we can change the calculation period length for the Kijun-sen line here. In the following parameter, we can also enable or disable the display of the Tenkan-sen line here. In the next input, we can enable or disable the display of the Kijun-sen line in the market. Finally, in the next two parameters, we can set the distance value of line 1 from the midline or Senkou A line here, which is based on points, and specify the distance value of line 2 from the midline or Senkou B line here, which by default is set to 400 points and 600 points. Depending on the symbol and the time frame we're in, we can adjust these values. Alright friends, we've reached the end of this indicator tutorial. We'd be happy if you share your comments and suggestions with us in the feedback section.